Dad and I are going to change the destiny of 4 young players today on Football Manager. Because every season, hundreds of youngsters' dreams are ended as they are released from their clubs and no longer wanted. But what if I was to give them the gift of having the potential to be the best player ever? Well, that's exactly what Dad and I will be doing today, as we pick 4 players each to give them a new maximum potential. So let's see if it's possible for one of our 4 released players to win a Balon d'Or. Right, Dad, so our task today is we're going to find a player who was released from a big club and win a Balon d'Or with them. Well, we're not technically. We're just choosing a player, giving them a second chance, really.
Yeah.
We found 5 players here that we've shortlisted to pick for our first year. And what we're going to do is we're going to then simulate another season, pick 2 players, 1 player each, another season until we've got 4 players each. That should give us enough of a chance that by the end of that final retirement, we should have at least come close to a Balon d'Or.
Hopefully, yeah.
So out of the players that we've got here, we're 4 years into the future. We decided to go 4 years to begin with. We've picked 5 players. Which one is standing out to you that you would like to select?
I love my strikers, so Louis Bradley is definitely the Welsh guy for me.
Louis Bradbury, who was at Manchester United.
Even better, but
as
I
you
can prove
can
them
see.
wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah. Good starting base as well.
Yes.
Like, great pace. The only thing that worries me slightly is his natural fitness, because this one as well, we're not even going to change the professionalism, which might make it even harder, but we'll have to see. So, professionalism is at 12. That's not bad at all. But the potential ability from 124 is now going to be 200. So you've gone with a striker. The obvious choice, if you're looking at professionalism here, is Carlos Camelo, who is a DM. Came from the Milan team. He was also at Sporting as well. However, DMs don't really get Balon d'Ors. Whether they should, they obviously did in real life. Rodri just won it. That's controversial, though. I'm going to go with a winger, and I'm going to go with Kwame Appiah, who comes from the Chelsea Youth Academy, a real player as well. Doesn't look amazing, I'll give you that, but I'm hoping that with a good bit of growth, if he finds another club, and of course he's actually got a bid from QPR, so he will find a club. We're trying to find players who haven't already got clubs. If they've got a bid for him, then so be it. He now has a 200 potential ability, so that's our first 2 players selected. We're going to go another full year until all of the new youth players or the new release players have come through. And we're kind of open for it to have like an age range of 21 and younger.
Yeah.
That gives them enough chance. But I kind of like the idea of that we find a 21-year-old who thinks his career's over.
Yeah, definitely.
And all of a sudden we wave a magic wand and he's unbelievable at football. So let's go another year and find 2 more players. All right, so a season later, let's look at our players, because both are at clubs. So to begin with, Appiah, he is got at QPR. We knew that they had a bid for him, so it kind of made sense. But he's wanted
by a lot of teams.
By a lot of Premier League clubs. That's a good sign. Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't, because he hasn't played a single game yet. Hasn't even played reserve games. Sometimes if they go to a big club, they'll play a lot of reserve games or get loaned out. Sometimes they just rot. And that's the biggest worry.
Yeah.
You've got Louis Bradbury, who is currently in the MLS, but on loan from Manchester City. Yeah. And he's playing games. He's played 2 games so far on his loan deal. I don't know whether that's going to come to the end of it.
Yeah.
I think the MLS season still has a little bit to go, so I don't know whether he'll carry on playing a lot, but at least he's got game time.
A good parent team as well, so I'm happy with Man City, and where he goes after that, innit?
Exactly. That's the big trouble.
Is he going to be good enough to get into the first team after that?
Well, we found 5 more players. I'm picking first this time, and I'm going for Rodrigo Gonçalves. He has a great professionalism, which means if he trains and plays, he's most likely to reach his full potential. Released from Porto. So we found him from the Porto Youth Academy. Let's bump him up to 200 potential ability, giving him maximum potential to hopefully lift the Balon d'Or. Now, Dad, you got 4 choices here. You decided to go for Jose Borrego.
Yeah, another Portuguese guy.
Yeah. Benfica,
yeah. Left winger. Left-footed, sometimes they're really, really good.
Yeah.
And we know another famous left-footed player who's won the Balon d'Or quite a few times, so I'm hoping he's going to follow in his steps. He's Argentinian, I know that.
That's true.
But yeah, that's what I've gone for. Nice little winger, left-footed, so yeah, see what he can do for me.
All right, so that's 2 players each now. We're probably going to have to put our names at the end so we remember who they are and so that you guys know as well. So we'll do that, but we need to go another season and pick 2 more. All right, year number 3. We've got our short list of 5 players, but before that, the players that we've had already. Now, both of our Portuguese players have found themselves in the Serie A. Neither of them, I don't think, have played a game for those clubs yet. So, my Rodrigo Gonçalves, he's played for the Juve Next Gen side, so it's just like the free
reserve side.
Yeah, the reserve side. You've got Jose Borrego, who's gone to Inter Milan. So 2 big clubs.
Yeah.
But they need game time to get any
yeah.
better. Because they're still stuck at current ability-wise very low.
Need him playing already, really.
Yeah. The only player who's got any current ability right now, 120, is Louis Barry, who is stuck now at Manchester City after going on loan to both New York City and to Troyes, who, of course, is linked with Manchester City as well, part of the group.
He's not getting game time, though, is he, again?
But he isn't.
No.
You're right. We got to pick well. We've got to pick well, but also luck does come into it because it depends, obviously, where they go. Out of these 5 players now, we've got Barry Barrera, cracking name. And we're starting to find better players now that we're a little bit further in. From AC Milan, we've got Muradian, again from AC Milan, an Armenian centre attacking midfielder. Vitor Sanchez, again from Milan, winger, could play on both sides. Manfred Berger, great name, can play up front or centre attacking midfield from AC Milan. And finally, Koskin, something like that, from Bayern Munich, who's probably the best one out of the lot. He's also the oldest.
That's the one I'm going to go for, though.
That is the one. He's also got 18 for professionalism.
Yeah.
So it is a good choice to go for.
He's 2-footed as well, and he plays in very good positions as well. So he can play up front or just drop behind as well. So
for a Balon d'Or, that's very useful.
Yes.
He's also at the perfect, I'd say, current ability to be picked up from like a second division side.
Yeah.
And be like a first team player. You can see some of the clubs that are interested. Possibly Dusseldorf.
Some of them could be good teams to put him straight into the team.
Yeah, Rangers.
Is what you need, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's an interesting one. I'm going to go for Manfred Berger. He actually has the second highest professionalism. He doesn't have the second highest current ability. That would be Barry Barrera. The reason why I'm going for him, he's a natural at both centre attack midfielder and striker. And I like that.
Yeah.
I think that can help us in the long run. Because at the minute, he doesn't have a lot of pace. So giving him 200 potential ability, he might develop into like a really good shadow striker type of player. That's basically the 2 players that I'm going for. So we'll remove the rest of them and we're going to continue on for another season, see how our guys have now got on with 3 players there before we pick our 4th and final player each. Okay, final season of picking a player then, but before we do, let's have a little quick recap of what we've got. So if we're looking at age, which will probably tell us then the players that we've just picked. Manfred Berger, he's currently at Atalanta. He's moved to Atalanta. He's also playing for the under-23s, which is good. That means he's getting first team football, so that's happy days for me. Dad, your player's actually gone to Leipzig and he's playing games.
And he scored a goal for him as well.
Yeah.
3 appearances in 1 goal.
So all off the bench, but it's a start.
Definitely a start. Being in the first team, that's what it's all about.
The rest have no movement whatsoever. So let's have a look then at the players on our shortlist. We've only got 4 players here. Now, we've quite restricted because what we decided to do is only pick from a league that we haven't picked from before. So you're restricted to 2 Italians, and we've got Severgini, Andrea Severgini, and Simone Ruffini.
Severgini, I'm going to go for.
Severgini,
yes,
who was also released from AC Milan. So good pick, to be honest. Left-sided player, slightly older than usual, but age doesn't mean a thing on this. If you're 21, you got good potential. As long as you're getting the game times, they should fly up. Still enough time that in 7 or 8 years' time, he's good enough to win a Balon d'Or. Now I've got Justin Ernst, who's come from RB Leipzig, good attacking midfielder, or Carsten Robel. And I think there's an obvious standout there. And he's from Gladbach as well. We're kind of pushing the boat out. We're looking for big clubs. I've got Justin Ernst, 19-year-old.
Yeah.
He's wanted as well by quite a lot of clubs that he might actually play for. Gets ball whenever possible. Decent physicals. Yeah, that's my guy. So, we finally have
Definite choice there, wasn't it?
our full roster. Yeah, absolutely. So we can get rid of Koskin and we can get rid of Ruffini there. There we go. One of these 8 players could win the Balon d'Or. Or none of them. Or all of them.
Yeah.
So these are our players that we've picked. We've given them all a maximum potential. Now it's time to simulate their careers. And we'll pick up in a couple of years' time to see just how well they're getting on. Right, we've gone 3 years into the future, hoping to see one of our players, or all of them in fact, start to develop, start to grow, start
Hopefully,
to find first team football. Have they?
Not too good.
I mean, okay, let's look at this by age. The oldest players, or the ones that we picked up first, really. So that was Aquemina Appiah. He's still at QPR. He still hasn't really developed 117 current ability. Yeah, he's still pants, really. And you had Louis Barry, 132. He's at Palermo.
It's not bad.
No. He's a little bit better than what he was when we left him. £24 million.
It's all right.
Yeah. Bit of money.
Yeah.
Scored 15 goals in the Serie A. That's quite good.
Yeah. He's on his way.
So Louis Barry has been a positive, good start. Severagini, who is now at Wolves, Dad. He was the one that you got from Milan.
Yeah.
He's requested to leave Wolves because, by the looks of it, he isn't getting any game time. He moved for £8 million. He was at Cesena, who actually went down to the 3rd tier. For £8 million for a player from the 3rd tier is a lot of money.
It is, yeah, for them, yeah, definitely. He wasn't scoring goals there, so what were Wolves seeing him?
Yeah.
Really, 38 appearances and four goals and 1 assist. I think that good for a winger, really, is it?
Maybe they see the potential.
Yeah.
They have scouts that obviously see that. Obviously, we're looking at this. AI can see the potential of the players at 200. They're going, 200 player. That's 8 million.
Yeah.
So they know the value of it because it's the computer looking at it that way. Rodrigo Gonçalves. Now, this has been a complete disaster. Let's move on because that is atrocious. Yeah. I'm a better player than Rodrigo Gonçalves.
Yeah, I must admit, after watching that, I'd rather sign you.
Yeah.
Even at your age.
I know. Even though he's got 15 pace. I also don't like the fact you pointed and then looked at my belly. When you said that, even at your age.
Yeah. Well, I can't speak though, can I?
I have lost a little bit of weight lately, but more because I've been ill rather than my diet's good. Well, my diet actually has been really good, but wrestling-wise, hey, I'll kick your ass. Okay. The other player then, Dad, you had Jose Borrego.
Yeah.
That's also been a disaster.
He's not looking good for a winger neither, is he?
No, he's also a free agent.
Yeah, that's not
so
good.
He's been released. He was at Inter Milan after that. Yeah, so you left when he left Benfica. That's when you picked him up. He went to Inter Milan.
He hasn't played a single game.
No, that's been a complete disaster in that regard as well. I can't remember which one was first and which one was second. I've got a feeling Justin Ernst was the last one I picked up. So Manfred Berger is currently at Atalanta. He's had also a spell at FCSB. A good spell where he got first team football. That's what I would hope he would obviously get. He's just come off the back of that by the looks of it, 2034. So hopefully next season he has more first team football because that's progression. That's what we want to see. A lot better of a player.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Only 23.
He's scoring goals as well, so that's good.
Yeah. Then we've got 2 players. So we've seen 3 of yours. Yeah, Borrego. So your last one, Ishmael Coxon. This seems to be the biggest success story so far.
Yeah. He's looking quite good now, really.
A decent player.
Yeah, yeah.
24 years of age. He's at Atletico Madrid after a £24 million move from Leipzig.
That's a big move, isn't it?
Yeah. By the looks of it here, so he went on loan to Werder Bremen, played a lot of games in the second.
He scored a lot of goals there as well. So
yeah, he got 13.
But he didn't do anything for Leipzig, really, as in scoring goals.
2 seasons, didn't score a goal.
Atletico Madrid know what to get out of him. They've got 2 goals out of him.
In 14 games, only 3 starts.
I mean, that's not... Well, 3 starts, 2 goals. But 14 games overall, 2 goals for a striker is not brilliant, but it's progress.
Yeah. If we're looking at their club then, let's take a quick look. It's Simeone, so they're probably playing 2 up front. The strikers that they already have at the club, he's unbelievable.
Yeah. You wish you'd picked them up, didn't you, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he might not have ever been released.
No, that's right, yeah.
So he came through Atletico Madrid's side. He's also called Raul, so Real Madrid's Raul.
Yeah.
Now there's an Atletico Madrid Raul, who, by the way, was one of my favourite players in Spain growing up. I absolutely love Raul. And El Yawahi, who's got good potential on the game as well. So that's the reason why he's not getting football. Because there's also 3 strikers, by the looks of it, who's on the bench. He's probably better than those 2.
Yeah, so he is the first reserve
Actually, there's 2
striker.
more down here.
I'd still put him there.
Yeah,
I'd still put him second. The first reserve.
Yeah. So that's probably the reason why he isn't getting first team football.
I think Conor Gallagher's there.
Yeah. So the last player then, Justin Ernst, was the last player that I picked up. That has been, again, a disaster. So I think at this point, because he's a free agent, he's gone.
Yeah.
Nobody's even come in for him. I think at this point, we are pinning our hopes on 2 players.
100%, yeah.
Maybe 3. You got Louis Barry, who is an outside.
He could. He just needs a bit of luck, I think.
Yeah. But he's 25 years old.
Yeah, he should be in his peak now, shouldn't he?
Yeah, should be close to it at least. Yeah. So you're looking really at Ishmael Koskin, hopefully getting some game time, or Koskin, getting some game time at Atletico Madrid or moving, whatever. And I'm kind of pinning my hopes on Manfred Berger, and that's not great. That's not great, but after a good long spell, we've got to be hopeful.
He's still a youngster though, 23, isn't he? So he's still got a couple of years before you think he should be hitting it. Then
we'll have a quick look at their milestones, see if they've won anything. So not really. Super Cup, not really. Well, let's go another 3 years. I think 3 years on, we should really see a little bit of development. Hopefully, some kind of first team football off the back of these 2. All right, we're another 3 years into the future, and we're starting to see more players in the 140s current ability.
Yeah.
But there's one standout, Dad.
Yeah.
173 current ability for Ishmael Koskin, or Koskin. I don't know how to say it.
And he's still at Atletico Madrid as well, so that's a good sign, really.
Yeah. Scored 87 goals.
And look at his value as well.
Yeah, huge. Ooh. Over the £100 million.
That's looking good.
But we have also actually seen some development in the lower players as well. So Severagini, I thought might actually do something a little bit more than what he did. He went to Wolves, obviously, moved to the best team in the world in Eintracht Frankfurt for £3.1 million, who have sparingly used him as a squad player. The other 2 down the bottom, we will completely ignore for now. Apia, 132 current ability. That is a lot of growth in such a short space of time after his move from QPR.
Yeah.
So he played one good season, at QPR, as we can see there.
They cashed in on that.
They cashed in £7 million for Brighton, who played him 15 times. Then he's been loaned to Nottingham Forest, only played 5. So that one season just goes to show, 2 seasons where he played a lot of games. They dropped down to League One, which obviously was the standard of football they believed that he should be playing.
Yeah.
But when they did that, all of a sudden, development, growth, just goes to show how important game time is.
Yeah.
So he is looking a lot better, to be fair. Now, Louis Bradbury, 142. He's at Chelsea, which, of course, we left him at Palermo. 24 million. Moved the next season for £26 million. Stunted his growth again.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
They could really have done with not selling him.
You could have. I think that was a big jump for him, though. Well, obviously too much of a jump when he just. Yeah. First season he didn't even get any game time, really. So that just killed him, didn't it?
That might have been. Oh no, it wasn't a January move. So yeah, it's a bad move.
Yeah.
Really bad move for him, really. Then we're looking at some of the more successful ones. I mean, I'm trying to claim it's successful because it's 2 of my players. Manfred Berger. That's a bit of development. That is a good bit of... He's also wanted from... Oh, Christ. Don't ruin your career.
No, don't.
Oh, don't ruin your career and go to Empoli. Yeah. He's going to go to Spurs and he'll never win anything in his career.
He probably won't.
No. Atalanta, the last season, played him 23 times, 11 starts, 6 goals, 3 assists. That is good return considering he is more of a bench type player. I was hoping he would have a little bit more development at this point of his career, but given how bad the first 3 years was, I'm actually happy with how this has turned out. But by his 29, possibly we could see a different type of player. Only takes a couple of seasons of first team football for you to really jump up. Then we got Justin Ernst, who is also on 146. And that, I know they're at the same current ability, but he looks a better player.
100%.
I think it's where it is. It's the physicals.
If he popped up on your screen for 2 million, between 2 and 6 million, you'd be thinking that's worth a gamble.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that one. The physical attributes are obviously most important attributes in Football Manager. But this little crop here of decisions, determination and flair,
he's got it.
Really good for an attacking player.
Yeah, so all he needs is game time.
Yeah. Obviously, you're looking at the technicals, you're thinking the passing and technique's good along with the dribbling, but we're always looking at the finishing ability. But you could play him out on the wing and he would be a very tidy player.
Yeah.
So 25 years of age, so he's still got a lot of opportunity here. He's playing in the 3rd tier and he is ripping it up, by the way. 10 goals, 16 assists, 21 player of the matches.
It's not bad, is it? 21 out of 36
games.
That's pretty good. And he's nearly an 8 average rate.
Could we see a late bloomer here?
It could well be. He's only 25 as well.
Yeah.
So he's there or thereabouts, isn't he?
Justin Ernst.
He just needs that little bit of luck. Wherever he moves again, it's one of those things, isn't it? But someone could come in for him, especially at that price. That's a steal.
That is a steal. Yeah. Jinx Padlock, you owe me a Coke. He remembers those ones. Right, so... No, that's way what Dad said.
Not a
clue. Not a clue. That was a school thing.
I'll have a Coke.
Yeah. No, you owe me one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I said Jinx. So that's how it works. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's move on. All the people who are not from England and went to school rough about the time I went going, what are they talking about? Very niche. So, the final one then, the one we're probably all waiting for. We've left you long enough. 173 current ability. With 27, and it isn't surprising he has the highest professionalism as well, is Ishmael Koskin at Atletico Madrid.
Oh, yes.
I mean, as a striker, you'd hope the finishing would be a little bit higher.
I'm looking at it and thinking, he's definitely a player I would buy.
Yeah.
But why is he only 14 finishing when he's got all that? He's got composure's there, 17.
Yeah.
That's high as hell. Acceleration, that's, pace 15. It's all there for an out-and-out striker, isn't it?
Yeah,
but this guy's got it.
Finishing is, I'd say, like the 5th or 6th most important attribute when it comes to a striker.
Well, yeah, but he's got... But what I'm saying, though, he's got the rest. How come his finishing's that low?
Yeah.
When everything else is quite high.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at it, if his natural was there, you go, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because the passing, technique, vision is all there as well.
Yeah.
He looks like a baller.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
He's also got 23 caps for Germany. So he's at Atletico Madrid. He's had a whale of a time by the looks of it, 48 goals. So this season, 20 goals this season in the league, 19 the season before. That's his breakout year. The season before, 14 appearances, starting, 15 off the bench. Obviously, the season we last seen him was going into that season.
I would say they probably sold one of those top strikers then.
I think, yeah, you're probably
and then
right.
And he's jumped into their position.
Yeah, it's still Simeone. He's still playing the top. So it's Raul up front.
Yeah, so it's the other striker they obviously got rid of then.
How's Raul doing? Is he scored? So he scored more than Raul the last couple of years.
And he was excellent then when we looked at him. What's he like now?
So still, obviously, still amazing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, still amazing. And he's scoring more goals than he is. And they've also had Kai Rooney, who, by the way, looks really good.
You'd buy him as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So their strike force. I mean, they've got so many strikers. This is where I always worry about, like how they build a team, because they don't look like they got the best of players everywhere else, but they've just got like 5 good strikers. But anyway, are they winning anything? That's the question. Is Ishmael Koskin winning anything? No, not really. So at this point, they're nowhere near Balon d'Or winners. Who is currently dominating the Balon d'Or? Because if our end goal is to win the Balon d'Or, we need to be aware of the players that could be stopping us from doing it. Jude's won a couple.
Yeah.
Rodrigo who's at Bayern Munich now, but obviously the one at Real Madrid. Mbappe's won a few, Bukayo Saka. But then lately is Jack Smith at Newcastle. Now, Jack Smith is, wow, okay. So a right back who can play all the way up there. Interesting. Has he been winning things? FA Cup, Premier League. Fair enough.
You can understand why then,
yeah, fair enough. And has he been scoring or assisting? Not really. I mean, high average ratings. Yeah. I love seeing that. Because he is more of... I mean, they got him the number 2, so maybe he is playing right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love seeing that maybe a right back is winning. Vincent Kompany's the manager. Maybe a right back playing 4-4-2 is winning the Ballon d'Or. Exciting times. Right, so we'll go another 3 years.
Yeah.
Starting to heat up now. There's a couple of prospects. I'm a lot more optimistic now.
I've got my fingers crossed for, what's he called again?
Ishmael,
yeah.
Yeah.
Got my fingers crossed for him. He's our only hope, I think.
I don't know. Don't write off my boys. Justin Ernst in the 3rd tier of the Bundesliga could possibly win something in 3 years. And he's younger. He's 2 years younger than Ishmael.
Yeah, he's
He's got age on his side.
Yeah, age on his side, yeah, 27. I mean, he's got to do it within the next 2, I think.
What move?
No, next 2 years, Ismail. I think he's 27 now, and he's at the top for that team, so he's got to do it in the next 2 years, I feel.
You're writing off many players who won the Balon d'Or in their 30s, if you think about it.
Yeah, true, yeah.
In fact, if you look at the last 10 years, has there been a player that's won it in their 20s?
Not off the top of my head,
No. So, yeah, I think Rodri obviously has just won it, but before that, obviously Ronaldo, Messi, Modric, all in their 30s. Late bloomers in their career can win the Ballon d'Or even on Football Manager.
Yeah, your Ernest might be rooting for this then.
Just announced he could be there 10 years' time. Who knows? Yeah. Right, 3 more years. Let's find out. Okay, we're back. 3 more years. We've got a couple of players in the 150s. That's positive.
Definitely, yeah.
Louis Bradley's also up to 142. He's at Chelsea, so that was a good move.
Yeah, for him, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Looks quite decent.
Looking a little bit better.
Yeah. Actually, he was at Chelsea already, wasn't he? He's just seemed to be playing more games. That's good. More of a squad player, I'd say, than anything else. Apia's actually been quite surprising, considering how things started the first time he returned. He's actually had an all right career. £14 million move to Almeria. Had 2 really good seasons.
Yeah, he's playing. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's a shame that didn't happen earlier on in his career, like down here, because then we could be looking at him at the top. But never mind. These two, that's bad, isn't it? Like, that's complete failures. Even, to be fair, Severagini, in a way, has been really bad. Manfred Berger, then, he's at Atalanta. What type of player are we looking at? So, again, slightly better. He is requesting to leave, though. He's transfer listed for about 47 million. He's been at Atalanta for a while. He's playing football, but most of the time, he's starting and coming off the bench quite a lot as well. But he's still scoring quite a lot of goals.
He's in double figures.
Yeah, for the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, so he's there or thereabouts, isn't he? You know, if he could get a move to a top team, he'd be all right, I think.
Yeah.
He has spent a long time at Atalanta, hasn't he?
But then whether will you play, that's the only thing.
No, that's the problem, yeah.
Because he isn't even getting game time there every game. They've only won the Super Cup, haven't really done anything else. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. I think he's 29 now. I think he would need a move to somewhere where he'd be guaranteed game time.
Yeah.
And then, for a season, develop, then move to a bigger club. That might be the only way that he would win and stand a chance. But, speaking of chances, my big chance, I think, is on this man here. Just announced. He's at Manchester United.
Ooh, it's a good move for him, then.
Yeah, it wasn't... Is it?
Yeah, no.
The club who's killed careers of a lot of players recently, Manchester United, has also moved to Hoffenheim in between on a free.
They done well out of that, didn't they? One season, 13 million.
Did great in it as well, by the way. They got £13 million. Only played 21 games.
Ain't been a good move for him then, really, is it?
No. 10 starts, 11 off the bench. Good average rating when he has been playing. Just announced. Has that led to anything? He's got his first international goal, so he's made his international debut, age 27. That's quite nice for Germany. But hasn't won anything. No trophies. Nothing to really pin his hat on yet. Finally then, Ismail Koskin. 176 current ability, still at Atletico Madrid. 30 years of age, still valued close to, if not over, £100 million. Top of that for his value is 269. There's your 15 for finishing, Dad.
He's improved. He's improved quite a bit, hasn't he?
Definitely the best player that we have seen.
Yeah. See, what I liked about him is one of the reasons I did go for him is he's good with both feet.
Yeah.
So that always, in my mind, that's always good for you. But he's definitely improved there.
On 350 grand a week. Being paid well.
Banging the boys in, is he? Oh, yes. Look in the 20s.
He's in the 20s. 21, 26 in 33, 24.
4 seasons. In the 20s.
Yeah.
Nearly 5, really, because he hit 19 that season before.
Very good indeed. They finished 4th this season. How good is La Liga? Still up there with Raul. So two of the world's best strikers.
Yeah, they've got a good partnership there, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't know how they're not winning the league there. Who's finishing 3rd in between that? Whoa!
Where did that come from?
Real Sociedad. Fair play. I tip my hat to you. That's unbelievable. Diego Milito's manager. I love that. I love going through different saves and stuff and just seeing random stuff happen like this, because this is great. Like that. That's just a well-coached team by the looks of it, because they don't look like they have world-class players, but they have absolutely smashed that league by 6 points. Fair play.
Yeah.
Right, but in the 3 years, has Koskin won anything? No. Runner-up.
Whoa.
in the Balon d'Or.
Oh.
Well, I didn't expect that.
No, definitely not.
Did not
Your mouth.
expect that at all.
The guy with the same birthday as me won it.
Yeah, that's true. 13th of July.
Yeah.
Just 2007. At that point, Dad, you had a kid who was just about to leave school, so not quite the same year.
Oh, and
but
you know how to make me feel old, don't
yeah. In this, by the way, he's the same age as me now.
you?
So, yeah, Lamine Yamal, he's just won the Balon d'Or for Barcelona.
Oh, he comes second,
But
eh?
he came second. Arguably, he had a better season. If you're looking at who
29
he's
goals.
playing for,
Yeah, less appearances and more goals.
yeah. But higher average rating for Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you don't have to be winning anything in this game to win the Ballon d'Or.
So
But
go back to his history again, though.
What's really annoying is the amount of challenges I've done where I've tried to win Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah.
And I have had players win the treble, win the World Cup, win the Euros, and they still not even in the top three. And this chump is in the top three and he's done nothing. Unbelievable.
He had the Champions League Golden Boot runner-up.
Yeah,
So
he didn't even win that.
No, so he's getting there, though, isn't he?
European Golden Shoe. Isn't bad. That's the top scorer in Europe.
Yeah.
Across the leagues.
That was the same year he had the Ballon d'Or.
He had the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, so that's why he got the runners-up then, isn't it, really?
Well, I think we need to come back next year.
Whoa, he's there or thereabouts,
Come back
isn't he?
every year now because we're at the right age.
We could do with Atletico Madrid winning something now and him having a good season again. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the boost we need, really.
All right, then. Well, let's come back next season and see if he's got anywhere closer or if he's still in the top three. Okay, we're back in the next season. He's up to 175 current ability. Let's quickly check on Justin Ernst. He's still at Manchester United. Still looks great. He's also wanted. Hasn't had the best of seasons, though. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Hopefully that move... Oh, it's going to be the Saudi, which would probably kill the chances of a Ballon d'Or there.
He's going for money, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. 30-year-old Manfred Berger, 156, still at Atalanta. You could consider that a bad move, although he has played the last couple of seasons. The last season, he only actually made 10 starts. Scored 10 goals, but only 10 starts. But this is what we're here for. Ishmael Kirkson, again, very similar to his current ability last season. How good of a season did he have? Not great. Not great at all.
He must have had an injury or something, didn't he?
Did he have an injury? Broke his lower leg.
Oh, that could have killed me.
He broke his lower leg
Oh, no.
in January. The only good thing is the Ballon d'Or is actually announced in November, so he would have broke his leg after the Ballon d'Or ceremony.
Yeah.
So they might have given it to him, or he might have been in the top five, but I very much doubt he'll be in the following year. Has he won any competitions? No. He's done it! No! Oh, they just give him out in this universe, didn't they? Hey,
So what did he
they
do?
just give him out for no reason.
45 appearances, 34 goals, though. 34 goals. A lot of goals.
Oh, that is abysmal.
5 assists.
This whole competition's a sham.
What can I say?
I can't believe that.
What a awesome.
Honestly, the amount of challenges I have done
Well
where
done, Martin.
I have had some unbelievable players who really should be winning the Ballon d'Or and they never even get in the top three. And this guy gets it without winning a single trophy in his whole career, by the way.
He doesn't know.
If we're looking at this. Look, European champions.
Runners
really? Runners up. All he's won is Super Cups. He's a Super Cup king, don't get me wrong. He's won 3 of them, but has never won a single trophy. He's Harry Kaned his way to the Ballon d'Or. Unbelievable.
Get it.
Right, well, he's broke his leg. I very much doubt he's going to win it the next season.
No.
So should we go 2 seasons?
Yeah, go on then.
See if he does anything else.
A good recovery.
A bit of redemption. See if he actually deserves to win a Ballon d'Or next time, shall we? Okay, we're 2 seasons later. Current ability, 172. Started to go down, but he is 33 now.
Yeah.
The 2 players underneath, Justin Ernst, Manchester United still. Looks like he's got slightly worse. Has played more games, but not starting.
Not scoring either, so...
No. But hey, that's probably enough to win a Ballon d'Or, right? Could be close, to be fair. He's actually won trophies.
Premier League champions?
Won the Premier League, won the FA Cup. If we're going by most successful player so far, it's been Justin Ernst.
Yes, he's won the FA Cup, Premier League, so...
In a team sport...
At this present moment, we haven't looked at Yasmin, so he is the better one of the two.
Yeah.
As in winning something.
Manfred Berger, what's he done? Still at Atalanta. That's probably a bad career move. Oh, he's won the Coppa Italia. Again, he's won more trophies than Ishmael Kirkson. Hasn't done anything else, hasn't won the Balon d'Or off the back of that. Maybe that's next season, I don't know. Development-wise, it hasn't looked amazing from that. But here we go. Right, he's wanted as well. Who's he wanted by? Saudi.
Well, he's at the end of his career now. He's going for the money. He's 33.
Justin Ernst didn't move when he had 3 clubs after him. Scored the most goals. We'll give him that. 247 goals in total. Age 33 now. Still looking great. A little bit of pace has dropped off, but
his fitness is still there, so he's still good.
Yeah. Got good natural fitness, so he should hang on to his abilities for a little while. Has he won anything else? Runner-up again. He's finally won a trophy, by the way. He's won the Copa del Rey, which is your favourite trophy.
It is, yeah.
Beat Real Sociedad, and we know how much of a powerhouse they are. But yeah, he won the Balon... Well, he runner-up in the Balon d'Or after winning it. So did he win the... No, so he had the season off after he broke his leg, obviously.
Yeah.
Which Ruben Soria won it. Very well. Like, he looks great.
Yeah.
A Spurs player came second.
Ooh.
But he does look really good.
Yeah.
Then Rodrigo... From Newcastle, they already had a player, obviously, Jack, what was he called? Jack Smith won it previously. Yeah. Rodrigo, 29 years of age, looks very good. A Brazilian winger or striker's just won it. But Dad, he finished second. Finished runners up there.
33 goals in 44 appearances. So, yeah, he was banging the goals in again. You can understand why he's there.
Well, from my experience, no.
The problem is one player doesn't make a team. That's all I can say.
Says a guy who supported Spurs for so long and had one good player there. And as soon as he leaves, it's been worse.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Right. We'll go another season, I think. Because it's on the very off chance, at age 34 or 33, that he could win another one.
Yeah, he's having a good season again. So, yeah, you
and
never
Justin
know.
Ernst is still there.
Premier
League winner.
Yeah, you got the age on him. So, yeah, you
All
got
right.
the age on his side.
One last season. Okay, if you got this far, you must be enjoying it. If you want to see Dad and I take this challenge on, but agent the players, which means we decide their transfer moves, which obviously gives us even better of a chance to win it, then let us know. I'm doing one myself behind the scenes, so that video should drop very soon. Very much similar to what I did previously, but agent in them, so obviously I decide their transfer moves. But if you want to see me and Dad do one like that as well, let us know. As well as, of course, if you want to see us make ourselves in it, like we did with the managers, we can make ourselves a player in the game as well. So, final season then. What are we looking at here? So current ability, 166 current ability, still holding on to that high current ability. But Justin Ernst, 153, very much doubt. He's also requested to leave for 28 million. Doesn't look great. The fairy tale ending is over, I think, for Justin Ernst. 15 appearances, starting there. Milestones. Premier League champion again. Back to back, the most decorated player in the list.
Yeah.
Which says something. So there we go. 2 Premier Leagues, 1 FA Cup. Not bad.
No.
A few community shields. Manfred Berger still at Atalanta. I feel like he should have left years ago.
Yeah, he should have left when he had the chance, I think.
Yeah, 33 now. Kind of wasted his career. He's won the Champions League! I'm just about to say he wasted his career. Atalanta. Oh, that's not a waste. He is easily the best player in this save. I win. Won the Champions League. Beat Newcastle. We've seen how good they are.
I think the challenge was the Balon d'Or, mate.
Nope, not how I can title or thumbnail it. Remember, I do the intros. I can decide what the challenge was. Wow, what a player.
Yeah.
Felipe's actually their key player. And you can see why they won the Champions League and probably why that our young man, Manfred Berger, is not getting into the team as much.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, he's a Champions League winner. So fair play. How many games did he play in the Champions League? One start, 8 off the bench. Did he play in the final?
He got a couple of goals?
I wonder if he played in the final. I'm curious now. I'm fully invested in Manfred. He came off. He came on in the 76th minute to see the game out. Oh, and then they scored after it. It was 2-0 up. They go, we'll give Manfred a game.
Get on there.
Get on the game. Shit, they conceded. Can we take Manfred off? Or? But well done. Champions League winner. Definitely didn't expect that to happen.
No.
But let's look at our only, so far, where am I clicking? Our only Ballon d'Or winner in the final season, Ishmael Koskin. Still looks great. Also, looks like, by the way, they've been playing him centre midfielder.
Yeah. You get a little bit slower, so they're just dropping him back a bit now. That's what happened to me when I went into midfield.
Yeah. Luke, you drop back a bit, you think? Why are they asking me to do that?
I've got to do more running now.
Yeah. So anyway, we can see that buying his goals, like 13 goals this season, 4 assists as well. 7.41 though. He's had the highest average rating for his whole career.
Yeah. Not
this
bad
season.
then. So he's still in with a chance then.
Still in with a chance. Milestones. Back-to-back Copa del Reys.
There you go, see.
There we go. But no Ballon d'Or. I think we can safely say he isn't going to win that anymore.
No.
Adrian Diaz has won it this season.
34.
Yeah. Rodrigo won it last year. But there we go. What do you think? I think the success story of course, Ishmael winning the Ballon d'Or. Very unexpected, by the way. I've had, as I said, I've done many of these challenges where I try and win the Ballon d'Or with a certain player.
Well, I wouldn't know what to expect, so I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, I'm shocked at how he's won that without doing anything. I really, really am. So that's fair play. The fact that he even got runners-up, I was a little bit surprised with, to be fair. But there we go. I think, obviously, the story of Justin Ernst getting the most trophies is quite hilarious.
Yeah.
But Manfred Berger winning the Champions League in that final season was a nice little twist at the end there.
I mean, that's a good thing about it. We've had a little bit of success as well, and one of them did win it. So that was what the challenge was. So
Yeah.
It's good, really.
Very fun.
Yeah,
right. If you want to
that.
see us agent it, then let us know down in the comment section. We'll definitely do that because they're quite fun doing these types of challenges. And of course, if you're looking for something to watch, I did a youth to gold the other day from the 4th tier of Scotland with the most ugliest shirt I have ever been sent in my life. Go and have a watch.